Hey everyone, welcome to my amazing Spider-Man hot toy review. I hope you enjoy. Spider-Man comes in a slim, angular shoebox style package with both movie and figure stills surrounding. On the back, you'll find a cast and crew responsible for this awesome figure, and inside is a plastic clamshell holding everything together. On the front, there's a blurb and a slip. If you'd like to read it, have a look. Spidey comes with 2 extra wrist pegs and a detailed instruction manual telling you what and what not to do with your expensive collectible. He also comes with 4 interchangeable webs, 2 of each kind, thwipped and swinging, with immaculate silver paint detail on each. Everyone's favourite wall crawler comes with 5 sets of interchangeable hands, including a pair of relaxed palms not shown right now. The amount and variety of hands means you can do virtually any Spidey pose. It's great. Included are swinging hands, fisticuffs, thwips, and some trusty wall crawlers. The paint and sculpt work on these hands are brilliant. So here he is, true believers, right out of the box. He looks phenomenal. The costuming is great, and the gap between his head and the body is not noticeable in hand. The only nitpick I have there is the colouring between the head and the body is slightly different. But the rest is amazing. The pinstriping, the webbing, and the honeycomb detail are all done spectacularly. And again, right out of the box, this is what he looks like from the back. I love the attention to detail that Hot Toys puts in to hide all of the joints. The fact that the head and the neck are connected but have material covering it to hide the joint is amazing. All of the detail work is just astounding. I wasn't a fan of the boots in the movie, but this figure makes me like him. For certain segments of this review, I'll be using the Amazing Spider-Man 2 Hot Toys base, just because it allows for more dynamic posing. Like this guy. Just a pretty classic Spidey pose, but as you can see, the Hot Toys True Type body allows for such natural looking movement. I really like the accessories and how the webs lend to the pose. Every time I see a Hot Toys piece, I'm blown away by the artistic quality at show. From the paintwork down to the sculpting, everything is beautiful. The hair looks nice, and I particularly like the fact that the material used in the suit is carried up through into the lower neck. It makes the join far less noticeable. This pose is just an example of the kind of natural looking stance you can get on the supplied Hot Toys base that comes with this figure. The suit has a really nice sheen to it. The Spider-Man head sculpt is covered in a finely detailed and textured fabric, and it has lenses that glisten in the light. The overall shape of the head is very accurate and in line with the rest of the figure. Come on, what's the point in having a Spidey figure if you can't do this? This webhead's got pretty great articulation, with good shoulder movement, though be careful, a double elbow joint with a swivel at the upper arm, wrist peg on a ball, got good waist crunch, front and back, with twist and pivot, though some extreme poses are limited through the costume. The legs have a double bend at the knee. They go up pretty far. They go out pretty far but get pulled back by the costume. There's a twist at the upper leg, and down through the ankle there's a pivot, but again hindered by the costume. The head moves fairly freely from a left to right and down orientation, but struggles when trying to look up. Overall, very impressive considering it's a fully costumed figure. Because of the costume and placement, sometimes the web shooters will pull back into position and make it hard to line up, but that's okay. For this pose, I tried to get it as close to the box art as possible, but there were some restrictions both in the body and the costume. The costume has a tendency to pull back the legs so you can't get them quite high enough, and the waist sometimes won't pivot down low enough. So other than a few minor articulation issues, I absolutely love this figure. It brings a wealth of accessories that really do the figure justice. The posability is there, and this is an amazing Spider-Man figure.